Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? Welcome, come on in. If you're new here, my name is Marsha with Mimi Makes Keepsakes. I'm happy that you're here. I'm looking at the wrong button, the wrong side of my phone. So I am here in what is going to be my new studio. It's kind of like a little spare room off from the pool house area. And I am a little overwhelmed right now with moving stuff. I've already filled up my totes over here with my yarn. I have more yarn, like worsted weight yarn to get. Also, I just realized this is closet houses the pump for the pool, and that might be a background issue. So we'll see. I do have the air turned off right now because that gets pretty loud. I also, behind here is a sink, a full function sink with a faucet. Also, there's a humidifier back there to keep the humidity level down here in this bedroom area, this little room area or living space. Because when you open up the door, you know, the pool's right there and, you know, water, humidity. But it is Monday. It's Memorial Day. It's a time here in the States where we recognize the sacrifice of our servicemen and women to our country. So it's a holiday here. I do have my grandson. He spent a couple nights with me. I think his dad gets him today. And so he's been helping me move stuff in here and getting it all set up. He's swimming in the pool right now. I can see him from the door. He's 10 and he's a pretty good swimmer. He knows his boundaries in the pool. He swam like all day yesterday. But I'm just coming to you. I don't have anything that I've made. Just want to share. I am working on getting this set up. Hopefully the studio will be okay to record from. You probably hear the pool pump in the background. I'll try and edit that out if the sound doesn't sound really weird. But I did get my Hello Sunshine neon light up. I just love that so much. And I'm working on filling up the totes. There's the pool. And this is the other side. I'm working on getting it all set up with some of my props from Market. So it will be a work in progress for sure. But I think it's going to be good. Of course, I want to leave this space still available for when we have guests to come and stay, because it has a full function bathroom and a kitchen little area, little sink. So it's kind of quaint and cozy. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to go turn the air on and go take a swim with my grandson and let you know how the rest of the week goes. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope your week is great. And I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Bye. Bless you. Look how pretty these. Hello and good morning, y'all. It is early. I'm still waiting on little man to come in this morning. and it is Thursday. We're looking to have a full weekend, and I'm like, before he gets here, let me just show you what I made this week, and just tell you what's going on. We got the sun coming up, but welcome. Yeah, so it has been a busy week, busy weekend. We have Jeep in the Coast this weekend, so I will probably get this video out to you Sunday maybe, so I can show y'all some footage from Jeep in the Coast. We did go out yesterday, get something to eat, and did a little bit of riding in the Jeep last night. But it's been a full week. My grandson stayed with me over the weekend, and he went home Monday, and he's just such a joy. We just did things. Just enjoyed hanging out with him. And I did finish I did finish a make. It's early, y'all. I have a hard enough time with my words, but early in the morning and in the afternoons is not my best. So I did work on a make. He wanted to go to an arcade, and then while he was at the arcade, I just took a project to work on. I needed a project that I didn't have to stuff while I was there or do color change or anything like that. So I decided to do a Lovey. Y'all, look how sweet. So this is the Mama Made Minis Knotted Lovey. I first fell in love with Mama Made Minis when they came out with their first huge dinosaur. I forgot the name of it, but I saw that pattern. I'm like, I have to make that. And I've made it so many times. It turns out pretty big. It's on their Etsy. This is from their book. I think this is Dozer, if I'm not mistaken, from the book, Mama Made Minis book. And it is the Lovey. It's not stuffed. So I am trying to get stuff moved over here. I am in the pool house area. I'm sorry about the humming of the humidifier. I got to thinking I'm going to come over here and video, and y'all going to hear all this background noise. So if it gets where it gets on my nerves, I will go back into the other spare room. It used to be my craft room, which is still my craft room because I still have stuff over there. I think I may leave my sewing machine over there. I'm not sure yet. Y'all, I've been itching. I'm wanting to sew some of Luna Lappin's. Anyway, sidetrack. Back to the dino. So I took this with me while my grandson was at the arcade, and I just worked on the tail and the arms, and then I started the head, and then time I got to the house, a couple afternoons, I was able to finish them up. This is Burnett Blanket tie-dye-ish. I got it on clearance a couple years ago. I love the way the color just changed. I didn't color control it. I really don't know if you could color control this tie-dye-ish yarn, but I really like it. Only thing I probably would want different is this color right here, his nostrils to match, but that's okay. I could go back in with that green, color control it. No, I'm not. It's going to be too complicated. I did embroidery eyes, and this is Premier Parfait Chunky. I just like the color combo. It's kind of like a coral color. Let me turn this sign off back here so you can see it. My neon sign. Now, is that better? I just love the way the colors came together, and it's so stinking soft. So yeah, a couple of times when he was at the arcade, swimming in the pool, I did go swimming with him some, but I worked on this Knotted Lovey. I think it's so stinking cute. We did take a ride down to one of the new boat landings here. Saw some alligators, y'all. we were thinking about, my husband and I, they put up this new boat landing. They got this brand new kayak launch, and we like to kayak even though we haven't done it in about a year or so. I'm like, let's go check it out. So I take my grandson out there and we're walking the pier. And I'm like, look, there's an alligator. He's like, that kind of looks like a crocodile. And then I looked and there was one up closer. And I'm thinking, I don't think we'll be putting kayaks out here, which is a shame. Well, it's their natural habitat, you know, but it's so beautiful and it was so peaceful. I'm like, oh, I would love just to kayak through here. But I mean, I'm not. I'm not. We'll see what the summer holds if we get some kayaking done. But it is peaceful just to go out on the kayak and just chill, you know. But I'm also working on a project. A lady asked me if I can do a little dinosaur for her, like a long neck dinosaur. A friend of hers is having a baby, and they do the Land Before Time, I think is the theme. I do not normally do theme crochet amigurumi plushies. I'm not touching that. I know a lot of people do, but I will not do any license unless it's somebody's like, hey, can you do this for me? I'm not going to sell it at markets or promote it. No, I haven't before in the past. I'm just kind of scared that I'm going to get flagged and fined. Don't think it's ever happened to anybody. I don't know. But back to that, she asked me if I can do one of the dinosaurs. So I found this really cute pattern. It has the color change right where I need it. It's not a Land Before Time dino, but it sure does look cute. And it could pass very similar to the dinosaur, I think. Because I Googled the dinosaur. My kids used to watch that all the time. They don't remember watching that. I'm like, y'all don't remember watching Petrie? They're like, no. But I'm going to have to show y'all. This thing is huge. I started to bring it out here to show y'all how, I mean, it's going to be big. So I'm not sure if she would want that one because it's going to be really big. But I can make it in worsted weight yarn or cotton yarn and be a lot smaller. But yeah, just not a whole lot going on well, there is a lot going on this week. And just wanted to get out here and say, hey, show you my make. My knotted Lovey is so stinking cute and soft. I do want to do some for the festival this fall. And that's what I'm working toward. I'm not sure if I'll do any more markets this summer. I may help my husband with his 3D prints. I need to show y'all what he's made. If I get a chance this week, I'll bring a bunch of them out here and show y'all. So I think I'm going to go, and if I get any footage from Jeeping the Coast, I will add that to this video. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and the ones that always comments, and I enjoy corresponding back and forth, and this is really a great yarny community. I know my content's been a little bit different, but my life's been a little bit... Y'all hear that? Y'all, these blue jays and mockingbirds do not play. They have nests and they don't play. You can always tell if there's a cat outside or somebody's outside because they are just vicious. They'll start squawking. Yeah, I have big windows in front of me right now and I'm like, squirrel. But I appreciate y'all so much. This is the best community, and I appreciate y'all still coming back and watching, even though my content's a little bit different. But life is different. Life is always full of changes. We'll see how this goes. I know the humidifier is humming in the background. We'll see if the mic is doing its job and go about the day. So I'm going to go, and I think little man will be here shortly. And y'all have the best day, morning, whenever you may be watching this. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.